here all messages set, and now here I would need to interrupt. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa. I am here with you. Accordance with the titles, yes, today we are roasting Maricom, and now today we are roasting in the topic of some security intelligence at the moment. Yes, and now what's going on? And today is our point is here some things like news and politics. Today our point is something like news and politics. And now in this live stream, I would explain that how Maricom can be dangerous for us when Maricom becomes ex- uh, Executive Assembly parliamentarians of India from Marinipur province. And here it is our points. Okay. And here we can see, here we can notify here is the point is New Delhi, India's. Well, here it is a Maricom. Maricom provides 8.8 trillions United States dollars to okay 8.8 trillion United States dollars to Khomeini to generate the Iranian sonic sound weapons with the sound level of 666 multiple by 10 to the power 666 decibels. Okay, and now here we can see what is the remote controls. And the remote control center is Tehran, Iran. And what is the target? Target is New Delhi, India. Okay. Now here we can see sound initial intensities is uh, I 0 is 10 to the power negative 12 watt per meter squares. Okay. And now here is the point that's now well, and here I would discuss you only in the educational purpose, and I do not promote any sonic sound weapon ons or any sonic sounds distractions. I do not promote what it is just awareness videos. Okay. Now here we can see, we know that what is the decibels? The decibels is 10 multiple by ln I divided ln of bracket of I divided by IO bracket close, enter divided by ln tens. And here it is the points. And what is and here we can see the second equations, that is uh, I equal divided by I 0 is enter equal to 10 to the power bracket of decibel divided by tens. And here we can see the I is equal to I naught enter multiple by 10 to the power bracket of decibel divided by tens. Okay. And here we can see, and the first points, it is here, decibel, it is equal to Planck constants multiplied by velocity, enter divided by bracket of lambda multiplied by area multiplied by times. Okay, and here we can see the points. Uh, here and hence, what is the equations of lambda? Lambda equal to Planck constants multiplied by velocity of sound, enter divided by triple bracket of double bracket of initial sound intensities multiplied by 10 to the power distance distance decibel divided by tens. Okay, 1 2 1 2 and 3 3 multiple by areas multiple by times bracket close. And here we can see that is the points. Okay. Uh, and here, what is the Planck constants? We know that Planck constants is 6.673 multiplied by 10 to the power 34. And what is the velocity of sound in Delhi's? That is almost 370 meter per second squares. Okay. We know the sound in initial intensities. And what is the in decibels? That is 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666. Hence, decibel divided by 10 is 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 665. Enter multiple by what is the areas of Delhi? Okay. Now here we can see the Delhi's areas is almost. Here we can notify says the Delhi's areas is almost 42.7 kilometer squares. That means 427 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 meter squares. And what is the times? Time would be 1 hours. That is, here we can notify the 36 multiplied by 10 squares seconds. And what is the results? The result is 1. The sound wavelength is 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 665 bracket close meters of wavelengths. And who is the what is the populations of Delhi? That is 35 millions. Okay. Now let's see who is the target in Delhi. I think I know the. Okay. Now here we can see who is the target of the list. I think I know the points. And here you can see and here I can notify this as the significant points. The target of okay, Delhi is here N S C Ajit. Okay, Ajit Doval. In Delhi, well, I know that who is the target in sonic sound weapons. The target is almost Ajit Doval's. Okay. And now here is my questions and someone's questions, and I would see and apply what is the answer of the question. The question is that when here we could mention that the target would be Kariminati, Sashis Chanchalani or something like points, then why I would not mention the target of is would be Kariminati, Ashish Chanchalani in lieu of Ajit Doals, because here we can see Ajit Doal is National Security Advisor of the sovereignty of India. And we can see the Internal Intelligence Agency, Indian Intelligence Bureau, and the Foreign Intelligence Agency like Research and Analysis Wing is in command under the command of the Ajit Doval. And here is the points that with the command of the Ajit Doval, if Pakistan is enemy of India, here how Pakistani sovereignty can be damaged by RNAW, that is under the advice of Ajit Doval. And if China is the enemy of India, how China's sovereignty can be damaged under when if China wants to attack India's sovereignty, how Chinese sovereignty can be damaged? That is the advice under Ajit Doval. Here is the point. And now you can see in 2023, Israel presents the diagrams that okay, if Iranian Khomeini could develop a successful nuclear project, how world can be affected by Iranian nuclear projects? Here, Iranian nuclear one of the target of Iranian nuclear weapons is almost here Indian Manipur. Of course. And now today's live stream is the Iranian Khomeini's terrorism, and here point is sonic sounds weapons, and that is here now Ajit Doval, the Honorable Sir Ajit Doval is handling the Indian sovereignty and Iranian sonic weapons projects. And that is the nuclear Iranian nuclear projects. Hence, that is the point that how Maricom provide $8.88 trillion to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound weapon with the sound levels of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. Because here the point is our the main target of Maricom is Ajit Doval's us, and Maricom wish that Ajit Doval would be damaged by Iranian sonic sound weapons. That is the significant moments. Okay. And now here the point is notifies. Okay. Now here we can see how we can notify first is the points. Okay. And just for wait a moment. Okay. And here it is to be cans. Well, now let's see. Mary Kom. What would be the point? Mary Kom became uh, Rajya Sabha member. Her Maricom Rajya Sabha. Now here we can see that here and it is some things the points uh, I think here can notify us about the Manicoms. Manicom, the celebrity of Indian Olympic boxers, was nominated to Rajya Sabha in 2016 and served as member of the upper house of parliaments, focusing on sports development and youth empowerment elevators. Okay, now it is the points accordance with Manicoms. Okay, but here is the reality is that is the reality of Manicom is look like this. It is the reality of Manicoms. Okay. Now here I would show that what is the points. Sonic sound weapon arrows attack on Tel Aviv, Israel. Departure is Tehran, Iran, and arrival is Tel Aviv, Israel. Half of weight of sonic sounds weapon is 46,000 kilograms. Flying distance is 1600 kilometers and time is 1 second. Kinetic power is 118 billion megawatts. And who was the informer? The informer is Gal Gadot, the Israeli Mossad agents. Okay. And now here, now let's see at the significant moments when when uh, Iran attack Israel with missile in 2023 to 2025. Okay, and here we can see now here as the information that October 2024 Iranian strikes on Israel. That is the points here we can see. And what about the terms of Israel's? Israel was facing the distracting and the hand of Iran's. Here is June 30, 2025. Okay. War with Iran 2023 to 2025. Uh, Israeli legal advocacy projects. And here we can see October 15, 2024. It is the points to be notified, but our live stream is the Iranian points. Our live stream as the Indian security and Khomeini terrorism. Uh, uh, and the keyword is Kom Roast. And here we can see the notifiers. And the first point is to destroy the Indian sovereignty. Manicom provide $8.8 trillion to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound weapon. The sound level of triple six multiplied by triple 10 to the power triple six decibels. And I think that here is the significant points that how India Iranian how was the it was the calendar between 2023 to 2025. And when here we can see uh, Hamas terrorist, I mean the Palestinian terrorist attacks on Israel. Here we can see Maricom was celebrating with the Iranian diplomats and somehow husband Omlar comes notifies that Maricoms and Iranian diplomats were celebrating the attacks on Israel at October 7, 2023. And hence and in that times, uh, Maricoms provide almost 8.8 trillions United States dollars for the in project of Iranian sonic sound weapons to attack on New Delhi. And here we can see Honor.com stand against Maricoms. And here is the reasons that probable reasons that why Maricom divorced her husband Honor.com in 2025. But now the irony is that Maricom in 2025, 2 years later, where divorce is happened in 2023 between Maricom and her husband Honor.com. In 2025, Maricom states that husband Honor.com loot 20 million United States dollars from Maricom's bank account in 10 years. Okay. Now here, now let's check is that let's believe that Allah could loot 20 million United States dollars in 10 years. For 1 year, what is would be the rates? That the rate would be 2 million United States dollars. Okay. Uh, Now here we can see for 1 month that is almost 1 lakh something less. It is not much more. Well, now when I am lesbian wife of my wife Jonah Petras, I can provide 2.4 billion United States dollars for my wife because I am lesbian woman and my wife is also a lesbian woman. Okay. And when husband wants 2.4 billion United States dollars, wife can provide husband 2.4 billion United States dollars for as pocket money of 10 years. That is the okay for it. And but Mary come angry with her husband Allah come to loot 20 million United States dollars for 10 years when In 2023, Maricom provides $8.88 trillion to Khomeini to generate the Iranian sonic sound weapons with the sound levels of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. Also, to attack the 35 millions of New Delhi populations, where the main target is Ajit Doval and Amit Shah. Okay, and now let's check it. Now here we can say the here sound wavelet, but somehow here the measurement would be just like a pressure amplitude, and I would show you that how the pressure amplitude points has been occurs. Okay. And now here we can see remote control is same Tehran, Iran. Target is New Delhi, India. Sound initial intensity is same 10 to the power negative 12 watt per meter cube. Now here, what is the air density? The air density is 1.5 kilometer per meter cube. And what is the velocities? The velocities is 370 meter per second. Okay. Now here we can see now how equations can be okay for it. We know that decibel is 10 to the power. Uh, what is the equations of decibel? Decibel is 10 multiplied by ln of bracket of sound intensity divided by initial sound intensity, uh, ln bracket close, enter divided by ln tens. And how equation can be described? That this equation can be described like sound in intensity divided by initial sound intensity, enter equal to 10 to the power decibel divided by tens. Okay. Now here we can calculate that sound intensity equal to initial sound intensity multiplied by 10 to the power decibel divided by tens. Okay. Now what is equal to the points? The equal to is delta pressure amplitude square divided by bracket of 2 multiplied by air density multiplied by sound velocities. And here we can see the pressure amplitude. What is the equations of pressure amplitude? That is square root of initial sound intensity multiplied by 2 multiplied by air density multiplied by velocity square multiplied by 10 to the power decibel divided by tens. And here is the points. Okay, and now it is what is going on. So the points, and now okay. Well, uh, and now here we can see yes. And here we can now let's say some input. We know that the initial sound densities, that is almost 10 to the powers words Okay, 10 to the power negative 12, 10 to the power negative 12, multiple by 1, 10 to the power triple six multiple by 10 to the power double six five, enter multiple by 2, multiple by 1.5 multiple by 370. Okay, now here that is the points. Okay, and the entire variable is under square root. Okay, now how is the calculation is going on? The calculation is going on like, what is 2 multiplied by 1.5? That is 3. 3 multiplied by 317 is multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of where's the points negative 12 sum by triple six multiplied by 10 to the power 665. And now here is the questions. The question is that what is the summation between negative 12 and positive triple six multiplied by 10 to the power double six five? And the answer is the clears when the number okay, here we can see. And now the answer is clear when our observation says when the summation is between two numbers and one number says 12, negative 12, 10, negative 10, like that, and another number is positive always, but the positive number is triple six multiplied by 10 to the power double six five, triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple four. Hence, the summation is always triple six multiplied by 10 to the power double six five or triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple four. Okay. Now here the observation is that when the summation is between negative 12 and positive triple six multiplied by 10 to the power double two, answer is triple six multiplied by 10 to the power double two. When the summation is between negative 10 and positive triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple ones, hence the answer is triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple ones. And here the summation is here. And okay. Now here I think here is some moments and okay. Now here triple six multiple the summation is triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six and negative 12 is triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six. Here is summations. Okay. Now on the other hand, here we can see 3 multiple by 370 is 1110 hence 1110. That is the points. Now what is the square root? The square root is we have to square root of 1110 multiplied by 10 to the power triple six multiplied by 10 to the power 665. these points. Okay. As the observations, we can square root of only verb 11 tens. The 11 tens is square root 11 tens is 33.32. And what about square root of 10 to the power triple six multiplied by 10 to the power, I mean the what is this square root of 10 to the power bracket of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power 665 brackets. Here we can answer that's 6 triple six divided by 2 is triple three. Hence the answers becomes 33.32 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of triple three multiplied by 10 to the power 665 bracket pascals. And here is the points that what is the pascal of the points. Okay. Now it is the equations of air amplitude when the sound level is triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibels. Okay. And here you can see and now here you can see we are talking about the significant points. Now let's see who is significant mans in here. Okay. Now let's see who is significant man in the next points. Okay, next point is Amit Shah. Here, next point was the Amit Shah. Okay. Now, who is Amit Shah? Well, Amit Shah is the Honorable Central Home Ministers of India. And here we can see who is Rajnath Singh for now. Rajnath Singh. Okay. And here, just for here the moments, Rajnath Singh is Honorable Defense Ministers of India. Okay. Now here, Rajnath Singh, the Defense Ministers of India. And here you can see what about the 2000. Now here we can see what about the Operation Sindoor in 2024. Well, here you can notify Rajnath Singh was the honorable person with his honorable handsome contributions for Indian defense, like here some things, the BrahMos missiles only for defense. He contains the several different advanced defense systems where the defense systems is in the level of Israeli defense technology. In Rajnath Singh's, India has the significant efforts to contain Indian defense technology levels that can match with Israeli defense technology levels. And if India's defense technology levels can be high, It is the significant issues for Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Maldives, and Malaysia and Iran to attack the honorables India. And here we know that nowadays Iran wants to destroy the sovereignty of India. Malaysia wants to destroy the sovereignty of India. Pakistan wants to destroy the sovereignty of India, and Maldives wants to destroy the sovereignty of India, and Bangladesh wants to destroy the sovereignty of India. And five, before August 5, 2024, under the Prime Minister period, or under the period of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh contains potentiality to destroy the sovereignty of India, but here, unfortunately, here was a diplomacy between Narendra Modi and the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Okay, now here and Afghan terrorist threat is the significant negligibles we can see. And in this points, when Sheikh Hasina was the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Manicom provide $8.8 trillion to Khomeini to generate the Iranian sonic sound weapon with the sound levels of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. Here, the air pressure amplitude would be 33.32 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of triple three multiplied by 10 to the power 665 bracket pascals, and the wavelength would be sound wavelength would be 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 665 bracket wavelength meters wavelengths. And that is and here somehow the Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh Sheikh Hasina support Manicom to destroy the sovereignty of India with sonic sound weapons, where target is 35 million of New Delhi population, where real target was Ajit Doval, Shiv Shankar Jayashankar, and Rajnath Singh. Okay. And here the probable reason was that why our honorable husband Olnar wants the divorce from Mary Combs. And here that is the significant points that how Mary Combs was corrupted. Okay. In the political ideologies. Well, and the irony is that America want to destroy the sovereignty of India with the Iranian sonic sound weapons. But at the same time, Maricom is the member of Rajya Sabha under BJP government. Hence, that is the significant hypocrisies as we can see. And in 2025, Maricom says that her husband Ollarcom cheated her with his extramarital affairs, and in the purpose of extramarital affairs, husband Ollarcom loot 20 million United States dollars in 10 years from the bank of wife Maricom, where that was the statement of that Maricom who provides 8.8 trillion United States dollars to Iranian diplomats in the purpose to generate the Iranian sonic sound weapon with sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibel to destroy the sovereignty of India at New Delhi, where the target is 35 million New Delhi populations. Ajit Doval, Rajnath Singh, and Ajit Doval, Rajnath Singh, and Shiv Shankar Jayashankar, and Amit Shah. Huh. Now here, now here, we know that in that times, 2023, BJP was used to be a political party with the nationalist ideology. And now here we can see, but in the same time, here is my description as how Maricom is pro-Iranian, I mean pro-Khomeini, anti-national Indians. And here is the points. But now, here, I think here I have mentioned the points of Delhi. I think here I have mentioned the Delhi, but I did not mention about Mumbai. Okay. Here Mumbai, the target is 19 million of Mumbaikar, but the original target is Indian Mumbai Chief Minister Devendra Fernandes. Okay. Now here you can see. Well, now here it is okay for that. Well, the remote control is Tehran, Iran, and the target is Mumbai, India. We know that sound initial intensity is 10 to the power negative 12 watts. Okay. Now here we know that here you can see well here we know that what is the equation of sound wavelengths, and now here let's see what is the inputs. The input is the significance. Here Planck constant's input is 6.673 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 34 multiplied by okay 370. Here you can and it is divided by brackets of 10 to the power negative 12 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of 666 multiplied by uh, 666 multiplied by 427 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 multiplied by uh, 3600 bracket close. And here now it is the significant moments that is 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative 666 multiplied by 666 meters of wavelengths. Okay. Now here I forgot that here weapons of sound level is 666 multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibels. Okay. Now it is the points here. We can see Maricom provides $8.88 billion to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound weapon with the sound level of triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six decibels. Hertz. And now, if Iranian terrorists can be successful to generate the sonic sound weapon with the sound level of triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six decibels, as the testing on the Mumbai. Here the point is Iranian terrorists could, the Khomeini terrorists could deploy the sonic sound weapons with the sound level of triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six decibel to Tel Aviv or Haifa of the Israel. That was the sonic sound points, as we can see here. Well, and the point is, Khomeini, his next target would be Shanghai, China, and the next target would be here, Moscow, Russia. Okay. Now here, I think we are discussing in the previous points, at the previous discussions and in the previous live streams, we are discussing about International Boxing Association's Women's World Boxing Championship, where host is Russia and China, where Maricom consume Abrao Durso steroid wine in Russia and steroid Shangri-La red wine in China, Ningbo, China. That was the points of here. And that is the significant, it is the points that how Maricom was corrupt in the professional boxing professions, that she could not win without any single steroid. And here she would be thankful for Russia and China. But the irony is that as a politician, Maricom, she is betraying with Russia and China because she provides $8.8 billion to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound weapons with the sound level of triple six multiple by 10 to the power triple six decibels. Where testing mode would be the place and where place is testing place is Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. Where target is 19 million Mumbaikar, but the original target is Devendra Fernandez. And in the points that Devendra Fernandez is considered as a Hindu nationalist of India. Devendra Fernandez can be personally Christians, but she is Hindu Indian nationalist Christian politicians of Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. Here's that Devendra Fernandez became the chief minister of India. Devendra Fernandez is chief minister of India from the BJP political parties. And now here I can talk that who was, what can be the sound wavelength. The sound wavelength would be 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six 665 bracket meters of wavelength. It is the points. But now here we can see the conscience point is our conscience is the significance. Well, I think we should not. Here we can see Amit Shah's. We should not concern about the points depending on Fernandez because he can be politicians and politicians can be dishonest. But the point is, our conscious concerns is who was the original target. Mukesh, original target of Manicom, an Iranian sonic sound weapon is our Mukesh Ambani. And what is the net worth? What is the net worth of Mukesh Mukesh Ambani? Well, that is almost 100 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now here we can see it is 100 billion United States dollars. And here we can notify it is now the live stream is in almost what is the dates? Okay. Well, date is January 24, 2026. According to January 24, 2026, Mukesh Ambani's net worth is 100 billion United States dollars. Is the Mukesh Ambani's net worth. Now, when in these points, Mukesh Ambani is the richest man in to live in Mumbai cities, and I am scared if he would not be uh, longer richest man in India. It is that is the carry points for me. Okay, now here we can. Here is the second point. But the first point is here Mukesh Ambani is significant and persons to be under threat of provided by Maricoms and Khomeini sonic sound weapons with the sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. That is the significant points. Okay, now here the second point is you can notify us about the IPL, Indian Premier League, and Indian Super League for the footballs and Indian Premier League for the crickets. In the crickets, we know that who was the persons. We know Mumbaikar Sachin Tendulkar. Is considered like a cricket god of India. Sachin Tendulkar. Here, first, the double century of one day international cricket history is first double century was from Sachin Tendulkar's. That was a significant point. That is the highest level of Sachin Tendulkar's. Okay, and Mumbai, Indian Premier League franchise Mumbai Indians owned by Nita Ambani. And who is Nita Ambani? Nita Ambani is wife of Mukesh Ambani. And here we and hence now IPL franchise Mumbai Indians, Nita Ambani and Mukesh Ambani is under threat provided by Maricom and Khomeini sonic sound weapon with the sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels, where the sound wavelength is 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 665 bracket meters of wavelength. That is the significant negative points as we could notify. And here, and that is here significant points. It is for 1 hour sonic sound and the area of 42.7 kilometer squares, the fractions of Mumbai high cities. And that is the significant threats I could consumes the points. Okay, but here's now here we can see. Don't trust me. Here I can be wrong. Okay, now what is the net worth of Nita Ambani? Okay, net worth of Nita Ambani cannot be mentioned, but still here we can see Nita Amba net worth of Nita Ambani. Well, net worth of Nita Ambani is almost the highest level of 300 millions net worth of Nita Ambani's. And she is under the threat provided by Maricom and the Khomeini sonic sound weapon by sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. And okay. Now here we can see now here let's points. What is net worth of Sachin Tendulkar? What is the net worth of Sachin Tendulkar? Okay, the net worth of Sachin Tendulkar is 170 million United States dollars. Okay. Well, now here I have forgot to mention that Sachin Tendulkar is a sportsman and Mary Kom is a sportswoman. Now we think that a sports human with I mean, the sports human would respect the another sports human if the both of two sports human would be the same nationalities. If the both two sportsmen would be different nationalities, here the defense of it is dependent on the sovereignty of different nationalities. Okay, now here we can see Marikom is Manipurian boxer women, and the present time she is the parliamentarians. She is Rajya Sabha parliamentarians. I mean executive parliamentarians from Manipur. On the other hand, Sachin Tendulkar is Mumbaikar cricketers. Hence, both of Manicoms and Sachin Tendulkar is Indians. But still that Manicom does not hesitate to provide $8.88 billion to Khomeini to generate in an Iranian sonic sound weapon with the sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibels, or where target would be Mumbai Indians. That means Manicom does not hesitate to eliminate the honorable Indian cricket god Sachin Tendulkar with the sonic sound weapon with the sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibel, where the wavelength can be 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power negative triple six. One point, wavelength can be 1.7 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six 665 bracket meters of wavelengths. Okay, now let's see that what was the points here, significant moments, as we can see the points. Okay, and now let's check the pressure amplitude. Uh, okay, now here pressure amplitude is okay for it. Now here we can see uh, the velocity is 370 meter per second. Okay, we know the what is the equations. The equation is pressure amplitude multiplied by pressure amplitude equal to square root of initial sound intensity multiplied by 10 to the power decibel by 10 multiplied by 2 multiplied by air density multiplied by high velocity enter bracket enter variable bracket close. Okay. And now here we know that what is the meaning of that 3 multiplied by 370s, and here now we have to square root the 1100 tens multiplied by 10 to the power triple six bracket of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six double six five. And what is the results? The result is air pressure amplitude of 33.32 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of triple three multiplied by 10 to the power triple six 665 bracket pascals. And here is the points. It is the calculate air pressure amplitude for a sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels. Now, here we can see the points, that is the significant moments. Well, in the place of Mukesh Ambani, with a Geo SIM, with a Geo Internet, now we can calculate that how Maricom can be greatest threat for us with the Iranian sonic sound weapons with the sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels, where the air amplitude, air pressure amplitude for sonic sound is 33.32 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of triple three multiplied by 10 to the power triple six to 665 bracket Pascal. Yeah. And here we can calculate it in our geo internet. But the that is the place of uh, Mukesh Ambani that we can calculate it that how Iranian terrorists, particularly Khomeini terrorists, can attack Mumbai Indians, particularly 19 million Mumbaikars, with the sonic sound of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibel. But the irony is that it is not a ordinary irony. It is the significant irony is that Maricom does not hesitate to attacks on Mumbai Indians with the sonic sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibel with the help of Khomeini military scientists. I mean the Khomeini terrorist scientists. And here that is the point that why Mohammad Ibrahim Fakhrizadeh has been eliminated by our honorable Israeli Mossad agents because he knows that with the sonic sound wave military science, not only India, not only Israel, but also Israel's favorite friends, India, can be under threat of Khomeini. And Benjamin Netanyahu know the in this sonic sound terrorist science, not only India and Israel, but also Israel's rivals and India's best friend Russia can be under threat of Khomeini terrorists with the Khomeini sonic sound terrorist with the sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibels. And probably here Mukesh Ambani can be under threat where we could calculate on the significant threats of Khomeini terrorists with the sonic sound terrorisms as one online, but Maricom provide $8.8 billion to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound terrorism with the terrorist weapon with a sound level of 666 multiple by 10 to the power 666 decibels, and where the target is 19 million Mumbaikar, including Akash Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani, Nita Ambani, and Indian cricket god Sachin Tendulkar. And here we can say that is the points. And here probably Indian pro-nationalist Bollywood actors like Vicky Kaushal, Katrina Kaif, Salman Khan, and Sunny Deol, and Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan is under the target of Khomeini terrorists, particularly Khomeini sonic sound terrorism. But still, to eliminate patriotic Bollywood actors, patriotic Indian cricketers like Sachin Tendulkar, and patriotic businessmen like Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani, and Akash Ambani, uh, Maricom does not hesitate to eliminate the innocent patriotic Mumbaikers us with the Iranian sonic sound terrorism with the sound level of 666 multiple by 10 to the power 666 decibels, where the pressure amplitude would be 33.32 multiple by 10 to the power bracket of 333 multiple by 10 to the power 665 bracket pascals. That is the significant points. And but here, her husband, Olnar knows the significant conspiracy from Mary comes. Hence, the divorce is. It is the probable result that divorce is between Mary comes and Olnar comes in 2023. And the irony is that in 2025, Maricom states that husband Olnarcom cheat Maricom with Olnarcom's extramarital affairs and the more economical extramarital affairs, where the reality is politicians Maricoms, I mean Manipurian politicians Maricoms provides $8.88 billion to Iranian terrorist Khomeini to generate the Iranian sonic sound terrorist weapon with the sound level of 666 multiple by 10 to the power 666 decibels with the air amplitude of 33.32 multiple by 10 to the power bracket of 333 multiple by 10 to the power 665 bracket pascals, where the target is 19 million Mumbai cars, including Devendranath Fernandez, Mukesh Ambani, Akash Ambani, Anand Ambani, and Sachin Tendulkar, and here yes, and here patriotic Bollywood actors and actors. That is the under threat of Iranian sonic sound terrorism provided by Maricoms. But just a moment, Bollywood contains some woke actors and woke actresses who does not care about India's sovereignty But in these terms, both of Bollywood actors and patriotic Bollywood actors under the threat by Iranian sonic sound terrorism with the sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibel provided by Manipurian uh, politicians Mary Combs. And this is how Mary Combs can be hated, and it is the how Mary Combs can be anti-national for Indian politics. Okay, and here is the momentum points. Well, and now, uh, as a formality, let's check where the target is. Chennai, where is the plan for the target? Chennai Indians. Chennai Indians, Chennai Indians, Chennai Indians, Chennai Indians. Okay, and now here we can see, well, and here you can see the funds in Chennai Indians, where sonic sound velocity is 400 meter per second. And in these cases, here pressure amplitude for sonic sound is 36.03 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of triple three multiplied by 10 to the power triple six triple six 665 pascals, where the sonic sound decibels is triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six triple six triple six decibels. And what is the sonic sound wavelength? I would say like that. Okay. Now here we can see the sonic sound. Here we could see. Okay. Now here the sonic sound wavelength is 1.84 multiplied by 10 to the power negative bracket of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six 665 brackets meters of wavelengths. And now here we can see the points. Manicom provide $8.88 billion of United States dollars to Khomeini to generate Iranian sonic sound weapons with the sound levels of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six decibels, where remote control center is Tehran, Iran, and the target is uh, Chennai Indians. Okay, now who are the target in Chennai? That is 8 million Chennai populations, and particularly the target is Shiv Narayan with the net worth of 35 billion United States dollars. Okay, now let's see the points to be notified at the momentums. Okay, and here you can see, and it is not important. It is not important. Okay. Now here we can see the momentums is uh, Shiv Narar businessman of chain and nine. Okay. Chennai. Shiv Nadar, the man who built ACL and transformed India's IT industry in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Transform India's IT industry. Okay. Now let's see what is the equations. Well, net worth of ACL and SCL and uh, transform in the transform Indians IT industry. Okay. Now let's see what is the net worth. Well, SCL net worth of what is the net worth, and we can see it is not properly mentioned. Now here is the points that how SCL Tech defined the gravity of India's 4 years at this time. Okay. Uh, Now here we can see the points SCLs. That is approximately 53.2 billions. It is the SCL. Okay. And now, but somehow I forgot about the Tata net worth of TCS Ta Ta. Okay. Uh, well, net of TCS here, TCS networks annual revenues it can notify says almost okay. Here, one points net worth is Indian net worth is 164 billions. Okay, this is, and here this is in USD. Okay, 1.81 billions. It is 1.81 billions. This, but what about worldwide? Uh, well, okay. Yes, it is 1.26 billion United States dollars. Okay, that is here we can see Tata's business is now 200 billion United States dollars. Tata businessman has revenues, and it is 2%. What about the 20%? That is 1.7 trillions. It is 18 trillions United States dollars as the 100% of net worth of Tata's, Ratan Tata's. That here is the business in Chennai. But the significant point says Manicom wants to eliminate our Ratan Tata and the Tata Consulting Service is by here Khomeini is sonic sound terrorist with the sound level of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 decibels, where the sound wavelength is 1.84 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of negative 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 bracket meters of wavelength, and the pressure amplitude is 36.03 multiplied by 10 to the power bracket of 333 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 665 brackets meter brackets of pascals. That is the points here we can notify. That is the significance to destroy the 8 millions of Chennai populations, where target is Shivnanas and Chennai service providers of Tata consultant service. And here the patriotic actor says Rajnikant and Thala Vijaypati and Ajit Kumar, the Tamil actors, as a patriotism. They are the targets, and the cricket. What about we forgot the Chennai franchises of IPLs? That is Chennai Super Kings. Okay, and now here we can see that is the notifications for it. Well, what is and here you can notify this. What is the net worth of Chennai Super Kings? Net worth of Chennai Super Kings in IPL in USD. And now let's see what is that is approximately 122 millions. Okay. Now here we can well, after Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super King is the most favorite cricket franchises of IPL just because of Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Suresh Raina and the Tamil Raidu. This is the significant points, and it is the in these points when Mahendra Singh Dhoni plays for Chennai Super Kings. Chennai Super Kings is the most favorite IPL franchise over the world cricket. In some points, in that period, Chennai Super Kings was favorite in England cricket. Chennai Super Kings is favorite in Australian cricket. Chennai Super Kings is favorite in South African cricket, and somehow Chennai Super Kings is the favorite for West Indies cricket. Okay, and now here that is the points to be notified. But here the irony is that Chennai, the Indian politicians, Maricom want to destroy Chennai Super Kings franchises of IPL with Khomeini sound sonic terrorism with the sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six triple six six triple six decibels, and hence Maricom provide 8.88 billion United States dollars to Khomeini. And when, as a sportsman, Ollarcom protest against Maricom divorced Ollarcom in 2023, and now the irony is that in 2025, Maricom okay. In 2025, that Maricom states that Ollarcom cheat Maricom with the financial extramarital affairs. When the reality is, Maricom cheat her country and the every sports event of her country with providing 8.88 billion United States dollars to Khomeini to generate the Indian sonic sound weapon with the sound level of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six triple six triple six decibel of the sonic sound terrorism, where victim is Mumbai with Sachin Tendulkar, Mukesh Ambani, Akash Ambani, Anand Ambani, Ratan Tata, Gautam Adani, 37 million Delhi populations with Ajit Doval, Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, and 8 million Chennai population with Shiv Nadar, Chennai Super Kings, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And now here is my little contributions to show that how Maricom is the anti-national for Indian nationalist politics. It is the little contribution as I could. Okay, now your comment is your comment would be about what is your opinion about anti-national Maricom. See you then. Khuda Love you.